Welcome back. The music that helped inspire Tupelo's most favorite son and countless artists was heard on a recent Sunday evening at a Northeast Mississippi church. The Fabulous Blackwood Quartet stopped in Tupelo. Allie Martin was there for the concert, and he talked with the group's leader, who also shared some memories of Elvis.
Elvis Presley once said the Blackwood Brothers were his favorite gospel quartet. In fact, he used to go to their all-night singings at the Ellis-auditorium in Memphis. Some of those songs were heard at Tupelo's West Jackson Street Baptist Church during an evening with the Fabulous Blackwood Quartet. Mark Blackwood is the son of Cecil Blackwood, an original member of the Blackwood Brothers Quartet. The group also featured J.D. Sumner on bass, who toured with Elvis in the 70s. Mark saw Elvis on several occasions.
The last time I remember seeing him, my dad and the Blackwood Brothers were recording in Nashville in RCA Studio 8, which was the big room. A lot of the big artists really didn't like that, though it was the newer room. They all liked the older vintage Studio B. So the Blackwood Brothers, they were in A recording, and my dad said to me, I just found out Elvis is next door in Studio B. Do you want to go see him? I said, well, yeah. So we walked out of the cartage door around the corner and went to the door of Studio B, and Red West was sitting there in a folding chair. He looked up to my dad and said, well, hey, Cecil, how you doing? He said, great, we want to see Elvis. He said, he'd love to see you. So Red got out of the way. We went in the studio. My cousin Terry and the Imperials were sitting there in the tape room. We walked through the control room, and we walked into the studio. When we got in the studio, Elvis was holding a guitar like this. And he looked up, and he saw my dad. Now, he knew my dad from Sunday school, from the neighborhood, Lauderdale Courts. We lived there. He looked up and said, hey, Cecil, how you doing? And he looked right at me. I was like 16 years old. He looked right at me and said, hey, Mark, how you doing? I thought, wow, Elvis knows my name. That was pretty cool.
Mark is the third generation to sing under the Blackwood Brothers name. His son Jameson carries on that tradition.
All my life, I've been traveling with them, just sitting, listening. I haven't actually tried singing until this time last year. I actually started singing, and it's been a fantastic experience.
Mark says it's a blessing to be able to sing the old favorites, some new songs, and of course, the Elvis gospel songs. In fact, the Fabulous Blackwood Quartet often backs Elvis tribute artists in gospel shows.
Last night we were at the Arlington, Texas, at the Music Hall. We had a big crowd there for an Elvis gospel show. And we do these all over the world. We do our gospel music like churches, like we did tonight, but we also sing the Elvis gospel because Elvis loved us, we loved him, he loved Jesus, and we want people to know that, what he meant. And I've had so many people come to me that wouldn't come to church or listen to gospel music, but they told me they accepted Jesus when they listened to Elvis gospel music. What a testimony. So we try to carry that on.
Mark says that's why the Fabulous Blackwood Quartet continues traveling the world, singing music with a message of true hope. Telling your story in Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
For more information about the Fabulous Blackwood Quartet, go to our website at WCBI.com.